So now we have understood how to download the Bootstrap in our web application and how to use this, all the things we have understood. Now let's try to see, so what are the contents that are involved in the Bootstrap and how we need to use the Bootstrap, what is the browser support and all those things. Let's try to see. The contents involved in the system in the Bootstrap is pretty simple. So they are giving what are the files involved in the Bootstrap and all those things. We have already seen when we are downloaded. These are all the different types. Each one has their own, what I can say, own CSS. When we are going on, we can able to understand it. These are the CSS files what they are trying to say. So here it bootstrap.cs means layout, content, components, utilities all are included in the bootstrap.css file. And the bootstrap.grid file means only grid system, flex utilities. These are the only things which are involved in the grid. Bootstrap utilities means only the flex utilities are involved, it seems. Reboot means these are all nothing but what I can say is resetting the styles in the resetting the user agent styles. So you will be having these things. And JS is a different one. So these are the things which they are trying to explain. What are the files involved in this one? We can move on to the another one, browsers and the devices support. So how much this Bootstrap CSS has the browser support? Bootstrap always supports the latest stable releases only. So now for example here it will be giving you the list of all the browsers which the Bootstrap supports. So it will not support the IE11 also. IE less than or equal to 11, not Explorer. So IE11 it will not support. Safari greater than 12 only it will support. iOS greater than 12. Firefox yes or Firefox greater than 60. Chrome greater than equal to 60. I don't know what is the current Chrome it is running. It is running 105. So greater than equal to 60. Okay, so he is telling that Chrome greater than equal to 60. So these are not dead. So not dead things all. Last two major versions. So greater than equal to 0.5%. So these are the different types of OSs, the browsers which will support. Mobile devices, they are saying that Chrome in Android is supported, Firefox it is supported, Android browser also 6.0 version onwards it will be supported. Firefox, Android doesn't have a Safari, so it is not supported. iOS supported, Android browser is not present in the iOS. That is the reason they have kept it like this. So mobile device also almost all things it is supporting. Desktop browsers, Mac supported. Windows also all is supported, but Safari is not present in the Windows. That is the reason it is not supported. Internet Explorer is the main concern regarding this Bootstrap latest version. So if you want the requirement for the Internet Explorer also to work means we need to go to the Bootstrap 4 version. We should not go to the Bootstrap 5 version. Why? Because here it will be having the flex concept and all those things will be having. So which will not be supported in the IE11. So these are the different types of browser supports which they are trying to give us. So if you go through these all the supported browsers, then you will be having an overview of this Bootstrap thing. So which are the browsers it will be supported. So when we are trying to use the Bootstrap for the client means we need to make sure to inform the client that what are the browser support it is having. For example, if the client is strict on Internet Explorer support means, so we should not consider using this Bootstrap. Why? Because Internet Explorer is not yet supported, it seems. They have given in the documentation itself. If you require Internet Explorer support means we need to use the other version. So that also we need to check in the Bootstrap 4 also whether it is supporting or not. If you go into the 4.6 and in the browser support, there also you need to learn browser and devices. So here also you need to say, see, Internet Explorer 10 plus is supported, IE9 and down is not yet. So here also if you want to have the IE9 support and all those things means then we need to use the Bootstrap 3. Again we need to decrease little bit. So like this, if you need to go one by one down. So right now it supports IE11 and all those things is not supported. So just keep it in mind. Let's go on to the JavaScript Webpack parcel. These all things are different module bundlers and module loaders. Module bundlers actually. I don't want this leave it. Accessibility, RTL and these all things are leave it. So there is not a problem. Customize thing also we can customize our own components, CSS and all those things. So let's leave it those all things. First we'll try to understand what are the things involved in the Bootstrap. The main concern why we will be using the Bootstrap is for the responsive. So Bootstrap is, if you try to open this home page of this Bootstrap, I think build fast responsive sites with Bootstrap. He's telling that we can build fastly the responsive sites. Right now the responsive, doing a website responsive from scratch means it is taking so much of time, right? For writing each line one by one by our own manually means it is taking so much of time. So with using this Bootstrap, we can build fast. So that means we can build very fast, it seems. That too, responsive websites we can build with the Bootstrap, it seems. That is the thing. That is the main motto of this Bootstrap. What he is trying to tell. So that means the main thing which covers is the Bootstrap is the responsiveness. So we can achieve responsiveness using the Bootstrap very easily without writing so much of code. So here breakpoints are the customizable widgets that determine how your responsive layout behaves across device or viewports in the Bootstrap. So what are the different types of breakpoints it will support or in the devices? Let's try to see. So we know about the breakpoints thing. So our building blocks of responsive design. So we have seen those all, min width and all those things. Media queries to architect your CSS by breakpoint. So we will be using the media queries to architect the CSS by breakpoint. We have seen that one in our e-commerce thing also. By using the min width and your we most commonly use min width. Some people I have seen in their responsive sites and all those things, min width, max width, all the combinations they are using. So if you try to use those all the combinations, you only will become confused. So these are standard concepts which we'll be using. We most commonly use only the min width only, max width and all those things will not use it. So mobile first responsive design is the goal. So we already know about this one. So we have already learned these all the techniques. So mobile first approach is the first one. First we need to design target for the mobile. This optimizes your CSS, improves rendering time and provides a great experience for the user, of your visitors. That is the main thing. Let's see what are the breakpoints available in this Bootstrap. So Bootstrap offers 6 default breakpoints. So it offers 6 default breakpoints, it seems. First one is an x small. X small means nothing but so default one only. So none. So if you write the commonly means that is nothing but an extra small. X small means extra small. And the another one is a small. Small we will be using infix as SM. Infix means in between we will use, not a prefix or suffix. Prefix means at the starting, suffix means at the ending, infix means at the middle. I will show you these all the things. You need to understand that these are the 6 different breakpoints which the Bootstrap supports actually. So extra small means 576 pixel and below. So 576 pixel above, that is a small. 768 pixel above, that is medium. 992 pixel above, that is large. 1200 pixel above, that is extra large. 1400 pixel above means that is double XL, extra large. So these are the different breakpoints which the Bootstrap supports by default. So if you want, you can also customize your breakpoints. That is a different concept. So we can use which are the things that has been provided. The breakpoints, how it has been divided is like this. You will be able to see it. Okay, so these are internally it has been divided like this. So we have written in our e-commerce application also like this. Media min width 576 pixel, min width 768, 992, 1200, 400. So going on, the CSS should has to decrease. So these are the breakpoints which they have given it. So these are the breakpoints. So now what we have learned, what are the different types of breakpoints they have used in our notepad. Let's try to open it and see it. So now if you don't use any media breakpoints, that is you are targeting for the less than 576 pixel. Less than 576 pixel means these are extra small. Okay, so 570 greater than 576 pixel, these are small screens. So greater than 768 pixel, so these are medium screens. And greater than or equal to, actually it will comes greater than or equal to, I am writing only greater than only. So greater than 992 pixel. This is very important. You need to remember these all things. So these are large screens. Greater than 1200 pixel. In between 992 to 1200 actually. So sorry, greater than 1200 pixel means these are extra large. And here it is greater than 1400 pixel. So these are XXL, extra large. So these are the different types of breakpoints which it will try to provide it. So now here they will be using something like @media. So they will be using min width 576 pixels, 578, 576 pixel they will be using. So like this they will be using. So this is for small screens. So like this we need to write. So these are the standard breaking points in our Bootstrap. So here we will be using with the infix of SM, and this one we will use an infix of MD, and this one we will use an infix of LG, and this one is XL, and this one is XXL. So using these things only we will design the responsive design layout without writing single line of CSS. This is one of the important concept you need to remember. I will ask you this time, so in the middle also I will ask you sometimes I will ask you. That's it. This is all about the breaking points. So how the response layout works in the Bootstrap. This is the breakpoints. So this is all about the layout thing, how the layout and all those things works. So we'll try to see about the containers also. Tomorrow we'll see about this one.